BBC Radio 2 in concert. Kylie Minogue, thank you very much indeed. Well, that was fun.
It was super fun, thank you.
How was it for you? We were talking before about, what you were going to wear, how you were going to look. As you look out at the audience that we have here, did they dress up enough for you?
There's style to the max. Yeah, well,
You make the effort. Come on.
Okay, I thought we're just maybe less of the smart casual, just casual. That's okay. They need to rock out. But they were amazing. Thank you so much for being a tremendous audience. It's been great.
And I know you had a lot of fun putting the set list together and deciding what songs you were going to do today.
Yeah.
Were there certain songs that you sang that took you to certain places and times in your life? Locomotion, for example.
Well, Locomotion for sure. I'm crazy about that version. We've done so many different versions over the years on tour. We've done the slow version, the kind of sultry version, but it's really good to go back to the one that I fell in love with, and we just have a blast playing that. And yeah, the set list is fun. I literally was looking at it when we spoke, and I thought, I actually felt, wow, there's quite a lot of hits on there.
You
this
felt
is
proud,
really cool.
Didn't you? You said you felt really proud.
Yeah.
With the voice, you've said that you're not going to go back to the voice. What did you learn? How was that for you doing the voice? What was it like kind of working with other artists?
It really took me out of my comfort zone. I mean, I've never done anything like that, and I'm used to being on the stage, not feeling I think that's why I wriggle around so much in the chair. I'm like, I need to be up there. I'm not supposed to be here. But I learned a lot about myself, actually, and that's the one thing will.i.am said happened to him, because you're in a different situation, and it's about how you react to the contestants, and then coaching them. It was really, really cool.
What did you learn
I'm sorry
about
I'm not coming back next year. About myself, aside from the fact that I'm a wriggler, which I kind of know, that if you're moving forward and you're not really thinking about what you already know, you just take it for granted that you know stuff, and no one really gives it to you. It's in the bag of experience, and the more experience I get, the more thankful I am for that. But you have to go out and kind of earn it, and I guess I felt like, I know enough that I can pass some morsels on, so I thought that was really cool.
And what was the thought process behind not going back?
Because I'm going on tour!
That's good enough reason.
Yeah, but I'll miss it. I genuinely, by the time it comes on screen next year, I'll be like...
You'll be squirming in your chair at home, just going, you should be me.
Feeling like I want to be there, because it's a great team. It's really, even with the ups and downs and the sleepless nights and I really got so concerned about everyone, and there were certain occasions, like with particular battles, where it didn't matter which way. Either way you went was just going to be an awful kind of result. So then you're hoping that someone saves or steals or whatever. But it was very interesting.
It was emotional.
It was emotional, yeah.
With the new album,
they need to make the making of the voice, because backstage is pretty funny and emotional.
With the album Kiss Me Once, you worked with Sia, who we love on our show. We've spoken to her, we've played lots of her songs. How was that, working with her? What is she like?
Dream come true, because I'm such a fan, and she's just a cool girl. I mean, you expect she's going to be cool, but she's uber cool. She's super nice. She's really probably too emotional, but I don't mind that, because, I mean, you hear that in her songs and how she is, but she's a tough cookie as well, and I really admire how she's done things her way.
And how did she help you in this process of doing the album?
Just
you
being
had
my buddy,
a million
really.
songs, didn't
I had
you?
about 1 trillion songs, yeah. And she helped me go through those, and it was just nice to feel like I had a buddy, another artist who I just admire so much. And we had a good old laugh, and it
was an enjoyable album to make.
Well, no, not all of it.
Oh, okay.
No.
Tell me about the dark times.
No, it was quite challenging, because I was working with a new management. I was doing a lot of NLA, and there was definitely times where I just thought, oh, what have I done? This is I feel completely alone, completely vulnerable, and but then I had to remind myself that I made the decision to make a big change, and you don't know what change brings. You just know that it's different. So it's not better or worse, it's just different, but getting used to a different setup, and Yeah, so I mean, that's probably part of the reason I was going to cancel was written because I was just having one of those days.
A mare.
And I was having a mare. Thank you for putting that word in.
We've all had
like,
mares,
how do I
haven't
say
we?
it? I was having a mare. But yeah, aside from that, you know, there's definitely being in the studio is it can be painstaking, but it can also be totally exhilarating when you feel like you've nailed something, and then it's just kind of a long wait till you can share it with the world.
Okay. And how do you move on stage? Because you've got ridiculous pointy high heels. She's leaping everywhere, dancing, spinning around, doing all this. How the hell?
I seem to have incorporated the drum finish, and I'm always thinking, oh boy, I'm going to jump and land.
I love it when you do
I just
that.
hear like crack. That's the end of that. But I'm a high heel stunt woman. I can basically do anything in heels. I've decided when you're 5 foot and a sniff, you basically have to.
It's been lovely to talk to you. It was wonderful seeing you
Thank
perform
you.
as well. One more time, please, for Kylie.